Wow, this is almost as big as my living room. Hi, I'm a mototaxi driver fixing jets. Today I received a special task to check a part inside the Airbus 330 wheel well. We're looking for a very small pipe fitting. We have the IPC manual, but after looking at its location, it only gives a rough idea. It's confirmed to be inside this wheel well, but to find the exact location, we have to see it with our own eyes. Finding the item isn't the main focus today. The key focus is to show all how spacious the main wheel well of the 330 is. Now the left wheel well door is open. The set of wheels we see here is its left landing gear. Then we turn around. The right landing gear, well, we can't see it because its wheel well door is closed. The large white panel below, is its wheel well door. There is a large platform between the left and right wheel well doors. With partitions installed, this space is quite large. Almost as big as our living room. How to describe this area? On these few panels below, it's set up mahjong with plenty of space to spare. Not only is the platform in the middle large, but other areas also have quite a bit of space. Look, there's even a hidden compartment here. You can clearly see the aircraft's bottom structure. Wow, you could install a lot of equipment here. Unlike our small A320 aircraft, where parts are crammed together, making disassembly hard. Smart friends might have thought of this. This is just the state with the landing gear deployed. If landing gear is retracted, there would be no space inside. Actually, that's not the case. Even if the landing gear is retracted, it is placed above these two landing gear doors, and the large platform in the middle remains empty. So, what is such a large space left for carrying people? Isn't that appealing? You might not believe it, but in 2004 there was a bizarre incident in China. Two children climbed into the aircraft's wheel well and flew from Guiyang to Chongqing. One fell during takeoff while the other successfully reached the destination. The surviving child was indeed very fortunate. What environment is the wheel well at high altitude? Long-time followers know. I've mentioned many times that height 10,000 meters provide comfort for passengers. The cabin is pressurized. However, the wheel well is a non-pressurized area. What does that mean? Travel Sichuan-Tibet Plateau. At 4,500 meters, get altitude sickness? This plane flies at about 9,000 meters or more. Higher than Mount Everest? You can imagine how low the air pressure is at high altitude. As the altitude increases, the temperature also drops. It's 20 degrees on the ground, but as the plane rises, suddenly it drops to minus 50 degrees. Who can withstand? Luckily there's the plane's brakes to provide some warmth. Then there are various hydraulic components operating, and the noise generated by the hydraulic pump PTU. Even we stand outside the plane operating the hydraulic system. We can't bear the noise. He stayed directly inside the wheel well. The psychological shadow in an environment is definitely lifelong. You think such bizarre incidents are rare, right? It's just that our country focuses on safety, so they are rare. Look abroad. There were cases last year. Many people know about this news. When the US pulled troops, many people wanted to catch a free ride and jumped onto the landing gear. The final outcome is imaginable. People were still falling off mid-air. The chances of success are small, but there are people who try. Look at this guy, hiding inside the wheel well of an A320, trembling as he was caught red-handed. People with ideas